Welcome to the President's Diary, your weekly look at bold, hands-on leadership. This week, President Dr. Irfaan Ali led major developments in healthcare, security, and diplomacy, all part of his plan to improve lives and transform communities. On Sunday, during a live social media broadcast, President Ali reminded citizens that more than 200 taxes have been rolled back, with no new taxes added in the past 5 years. He said this forms part of a broader strategy to reduce poverty, support working families, and drive national development through social programs, tax incentives, and major infrastructure investments.
How do we intend to take this forward? And not only take it forward, but to ensure we build in a systemic way. Because to address these issues comprehensively, we have to do it in a systemic way. We have to do it in a way in which the policies and programs do not only address the short-term challenges, but the policies and systems that we build would address holistically the long-term challenges and create economic growth, expansion, and allow a social safety net to be built around opportunities for the poor.
On Monday, the president met with dialysis patients and their families at State House. He reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting those in need, including an annual $600,000 grant per person for hemodialysis treatment, easing the financial burden on vulnerable citizens. The head of state also welcomed the non-resident ambassador of the Republic of Korea, His Excellency Kwon. They discussed expanding cooperation in key areas, with President Ali noting that Guyana and Korea are now well-positioned to turn shared potential into real progress. Later in the week, President Ali hosted a major trade delegation from the Dominican Republic at State House. The talks followed recent engagements with President Luis Abinader and focused on collaboration in agriculture, tourism, cybersecurity, and healthcare, advancing Guyana's position as a regional leader in services and investment. Healthcare also saw a landmark moment in Region 5 with the commissioning of the state-of-the-art Bath Regional Hospital, valued at $6 billion. President Ali said the facility will revolutionize healthcare in the region, reducing the stress of transportation.
This facility by itself is testament to a government that is developing our country to remove inequality, to improve services across the board, and to bring parity with those who can afford it from the private hospital and those who will also get the same level of service from a public hospital.
In a historic move, more than 2,000 officers of the Guyana Police Force will receive promotions starting August 1, 2025. During his address at Evilary, President Ali commended the ranks for their dedication, highlighting that the promotion process will recognize clean service records and years of contribution.
All those 5 to 7 years of service, all those persons who are constable between 5 to 7 years of service have not been promoted. You are going to go to Lance Corporal at the highest level.
The elevation will span across several ranks, including promotions from constable to lance corporal to corporal, corporal to sergeant, and sergeant to inspector.
With greater rewards, a greater responsibility. I want to honor what you do, honor your job.
On Thursday, President Ali met with international reggae star Maxi Priest at State House. The two explored opportunities to position Guyana as a hub for music festivals and production, while discussing the sustainability of the Caribbean music industry. In celebration of emancipation, President Ali also hosted several African heritage groups on Friday, reaffirming the government's support for cultural preservation through music, traditional clothing, and the arts. president later joined thousands at the 187th Emancipation Anniversary in New Amsterdam, Berbice, where he paid tribute to the resilience of African ancestors.
We honor the indomitable spirit of our African forebears, who in the crucible of bondage kindled the flame of dignity that still guides our nation.
To support African Guyanese culture, the president announced a $1 million contribution to support the drumming group's development programs, along with an additional $1.5 million to boost the Organization for Social and Health Advancement in Guyana, OSHAG, ambassadorial program.
The Conganaya Group, your work among young people is enormous, and I'm committing $1 million, 1 million Guyana dollars for the further development of your group. And OSHAG, this important organization, has embraced young people. Your ambassadorial program is second to none.
And wrapping up the week, the president visited Port Kaituma in Region 1, where he met with residents during a public meeting. There he announced a reduction in electricity costs, jump-starting the cocoa and coffee industry, and a suite of initiatives aimed at further improving the lives of residents in remote communities. From expanding healthcare and building regional ties to investing in culture and community well-being, this week once again reflected a president deeply committed to building a stronger, more resilient Guyana. Join us next time on the President's Diary as we continue to follow the footsteps of leadership.